is the CBR1000SP version, used by a big brother from Jiangsu for track racing. According to what he explained, this bike had an accident over there and was completely stripped down. The engine was disassembled and reassembled. But there is a major issue: a cylinder is misfiring. Now he doesn't know what to do. So it was brought here to be completely stripped down and inspected, to find out where the problem is. Seeing this red sealant, now I understand why he asked us to tear it down. I've said it before. Whenever this red sealant is used, none of these engines turn out well. Once torn open, we found out it had been dropped before. At this spot, did that previous mechanic simply not notice it? Or notice it but left it unresolved? These metal bolts are supposed to have copper washers, but several of them are missing their washers. This one doesn't have it. These two on this side don't have it either. This red sealant, the more I look at it, the more of an eyesore it becomes. I just can't understand why they had to use red. Are you afraid that others won't know this engine has been repaired? There's way too much sealant applied. It won't even budge when pried. An engine that was just rebuilt and only test driven is already this dirty. The problem has been found, but this mistake is way too low level. This oil ring is completely bent. It probably couldn't fit, so it was forced in. The oil ring gap on this side is also a bit crooked. They say a forced relationship doesn't last. This forced-in oil ring isn't doing great either. When checking the cylinder sleeves, we found two cylinder sleeves. Both have gaps the size of a fingernail. Oh my god. Brother, you use this for track racing. Can you be a bit more serious? Pick out all these minor flaws. This stuff is no joke. Let's tell him about the issues first, to see how he wants to handle it. I'm almost embarrassed to tell him. I'm worried he might give that previous mechanic a hard time. After telling him about the issues with this SP version CBR1000, he purchased original parts through his own channels. For the engine assembly. Before assembly, first, clean off all the previous red sealant. Clean it thoroughly. Then use ultrasonic cleaning to wash all the components. Replace these bent rings. Then take care of the pistons. Basic safety won't be an issue. Originally, the mechanic should wear gloves during assembly, but I told him to throw them away. Why throw them away? I told him, you are assembling this thing from start to finish. It's different from the manufacturers. At the factory, they just install one part at one workstation. For example, this person is responsible for the crankshaft. That person is responsible for the crankcase. They don't mix tasks, so their gloves stay very clean. But it's different here. Here, you assemble it from top to bottom. Coming into contact with various parts and tools, there will definitely be a bit of dust more or less. If the gloves get dirty, you can't feel it and you lose the tactile sensation. Assembling with bare hands, Even if there's a tiny bit of dust, you can feel it immediately. And you can wash it off. Also, everything feels more nimble during assembly. That's why I told him to throw the gloves away. The connecting rod torque needs to be set to 40 Newton meters. These small oil jets must be installed. Otherwise, it'll cause severe engine damage. If you can't remember, give a like and save this video, so you'll know later. Hey, many people say you don't use sealant. Won't it leak oil like this? Right. Look, the mechanic applies the sealant on this side. That's why you usually can't see it. The torque needed for the upper and lower crankcase is set to 35 Newton meters. The previous broken oil temperature sensor, the big brother bought a new one. Now we put it in. The condition looks quite good. The torque for the cylinder head bolts needs to be a bit higher. It needs 45 Newton meters. If you don't know how to set the timing, I suggest you save this frame. Watch it repeatedly a few times, and you'll get it. The same engine oil has 3 or 4 different prices out there. Whether it's good or not, you'll know once you use it. Just listening to the starter motor sounds very crisp and powerful. Just bear with the audio for a moment. The crashed engine cover from before has been treated, but we still need to apply some sealant. Better safe than sorry. Use a torque wrench to torque everything to spec. The engine mounting bolts are torqued to 60 Newton meters. Give it a simple synchronization adjustment. Assemble the fairings. As for the remaining power tuning, let him tune the ECU data himself when he gets back. It's fine, he has a computer over there.